Hey guys, welcome to another Fallout 4 settlement video. We're here at Croup Manor, and the idea behind my Croup Manor build is I wanted it to look basically what it was in the game, right? I mean, I wanted it to be kind of a far out looking settlement that's on its own, self-sufficient, but also has things that a normal settlement would need. You know, beds, resting area, a couple stores. So before I make my way to the left here, we're going to go ahead and walk around this little cul-de-sac. So I got the water generator here. Pretty boring out here. I don't really have anything that's too extravagant. We have American flag on a sign. This is one of the first little apartment slash condo things, I guess. We have a bed and a gun rack over there. Some mods and a bed over here. So one of my settlers sleeps in there. So this is the other side of that junk fence here. There's a stand with the ball track supports and some scaffolding floors holding up those three turrets. I think it looks really sick. So anyway, continuing on, we've got another house here. Minutemen flag right outside the door to represent the squad. So we're going to go ahead and head in here. Got a couple nice decorations in here. Got the distress pulsar going, teddy bear. One more of those mods. Those mods look super cool. I didn't realize how cool they look until I dropped one in this settlement video, and I was like, wow, that looks awesome. So yeah, pretty simple little apartment, I guess, little condo. I'm not sure what I would call it. This one is kind of just for show. There's really nothing in here. I think it just looks kind of cool with the three lined up, the wall, like it really completes the little circle here. But if you would like to know what's in here, young man, bringing us God's good news every day. So I may as well nip this in the bud here. I do have an albino deathclaw walking around the settlement. I just decided to place a deathclaw cage for no reason. Got an albino deathclaw and said, fuck it, I want to keep him, so there's the beta wave emitter. We're not going to make our way into the Croup Manor just yet. I guess I'll save that for last. I guess we can take a look at this quick store here. She's got some junk back here. Some storage here. I just think it looks pretty cool. This was a prefab here. A wall and corner, I think is what it was. And then over here, I kind of wanted it to look intentionally dark. I wanted it to look, like I said, kind of like obviously put together last minute. This is a last minute settlement. These guys didn't know they were going to be stuck here for long, so they decided to throw up these really thin walls with some fluorescent lights, some subway lights they scavenged from nearby, I'm assuming. But I did leave this open area here. I sunk one of the spike traps into the ground with the concrete pillar, and I think it looks kind of cool. If anybody were to try to sneak in here, right, just for lore purposes, they would be kind of fucked, because that's going to totally stab you in the foot. Moving on, we have this here artillery piece. Our artillery piece looks cool no matter where you put it, so I decided to put it. It was kind of empty without it. You can imagine how empty it would look right here. And I didn't want to force anything right here. I didn't want to like make it too hard on the eye, too much to look at right here. So I just decided just to go with the artillery piece. A really small chill area with a radio station. Just look out the coast. Looks pretty sick. Over here we have the gunman, the gun salesman, and we have his little condo and his weapons chapel, I guess it would be. Small turret on the side there for protection. So we walk in. Pretty simple little area. I really didn't do too much junk decoration because I was starting to lose frames when I was doing it inside of the Croup Manor, so I decided just to do minimal junk decorating. But he's got a pretty cool place. He's got a nice little view with an ashtray. Pretty cool bed. He was an ex-railroad agent, I can only assume. So yeah, then we've got the weapons man. I don't have all of his little slots filled up yet with weapons, but this is his cool little chapel. He used the rug glitch to get his sword into there, and he gets into the side here. And it just looks really cool. I didn't really expect it to look as good as it does, but it looks super cool. I like that he's got his own area back here. Don't think I prefaced the power generator. The generator's kind of just protected by some warehouse pieces and warehouse floors, some warehouse walls, glass walls, and this light is kind of the conduit for everything else. You can see it's to the beta wave emitter, it's to all these lights around town. Anyway, making our way into the manor. So this is the entrance into, this is the front door, and I kept this kind of clear because I wanted to block off all the rest of the doors, which I didn't end up doing. But if I needed it to be the only exit and entrance, I wanted it to be clear. So there's no furniture right here. A couple rugs is about it. A couple signs. I guess when you walk in here, you're greeted with this small area. It's a bar, or at least a bar top. We have some drinks. We have some trays. We got a cooler. A couple posters. The one true Todd, as Davey would say at No Respawns. Cool painting there. Here into the living room, we have a couple books on a small table. It looks pretty natural, looks like a natural decoration here. I really like the idea of just a simple, you know, living facility, almost like we're not even in the apocalypse, right? It looks super cool. A couple posters, couple diner booths, and a few lockers for those who live here. Don't have anything in the lockers or anything like that, but it looks really cool. Over here we have a desk with an office chair. I think it looks pretty cool. Got a typewriter, telephone, and a clipboard. Looks pretty natural to me. Looks really pre-war. Looks like this was one of the things that wasn't touched. Vault-Tec Workshop brought us some great pieces, I gotta admit. That looks awesome. Walking into the kitchen slash mess hall area from this bar here it's a pretty simple little area. I didn't want to overdo it. Like I said, a little too much junk decoration started making me lose frames, and this is actually where. I'm not entirely sure how, because it's not like I went overboard throughout the rest of the manor or the entire settlement. So that's pretty much the kitchen on this side. This guy just looks like a total badass. I accidentally put that up because I think most of the paintings look ugly, but this guy's just looking at you like, you know you're gonna hang me up. You know I'm gonna be a cool centerpiece in the middle of this fucking kitchen. Anyway, we have a small area over here, like a couple supplies. Like I said, too much junk decoration was doing my frame rate in. I am on PS4, so limitations, man. I used a couple of the Vault-Tec Workshop pieces to put that together. A couple beers, some noodle cups, black chairs and a white table, blue chairs and a white table over here. See, this is the only shady thing about junk decoration, is if you do decorate, you know people are going to end up knocking shit over, making it look terrible, even though I just cleaned up this damn place yesterday. But we're moving on. We got a couple flags here. I think it looks sick. Small storage area, by the way, if I didn't preface that. Now we're going to head upstairs of Croup Manor. We're going to head to the upper floors. So here we have a generator coming out of this room. I was going to turn it into like a small bathroom or something now that we have bathroom pieces, but I decided to leave it as a generator room because it is powering the rest of Croup Manor. So here to the right we have, or to the left of the staircase, we have a small balcony area, a couple beers, railings, some concrete, well, they're metal, but concrete floors that were in the concrete tab. Got some railings from the scaffolding tab. And over here, as you can tell, it's kind of just like a chill sit-down area. We got a couple nice couches, nice tables, some cigarettes and a newspaper, the jukebox, and a couple posters. Look super sick. Just straight from that, we have on the left a small office area. I didn't really know what to put there, but it always looks cool. Like, it's a cool accent for any place. It's like, everybody needs an office. Everybody would like an office, so I thought it would look cool to put that there. From there, we have this small little like apartment area. I really dig this little area. So I did some wood floors here, another big wood floor over there, and you can see I turned them into like little apartments basically. There's a couple desks, some alarm clocks, beds. They're matching basically, and these are where the two farmers sleep. I only have two farmers here. It's not a very big settlement in terms of population, but I do think it looks cool with what I ended up doing. We have their lockers here, a TV stand, and a couch. We have a hamper and a poster. It just looks super natural. It looks like, you know, I would really come in here to see them just chilling before bedtime and hanging out, watching some fucking, well, not watching a whole lot of anything, huh? So anyway, up to the third floor. This is kind of the boring floor. It's kind of where I started to lose creativity, but we have some ambient light from the jukebox light area. We got another TV for the farmers. I don't know why I needed to give them two TVs, but they got another couch, another TV, a couple more of those floors. And this is their little farming area outside on the top that I made. Views from Croup Manor. So one of the things you may notice with areas like here, behind the gunsmith's house, or here behind the Vault Boy apartment, and especially back here with Croup Manor's rear area and the back of the entire house, was that I did not do much perimeter work, right? I didn't really put too many walls on the outside, aside from ones that I felt like were going to be necessary to put there. Example, these here on the entryway in. And this entire cul-de-sac set piece are really the only areas that are pretty well guarded in this settlement. The reason for that is because I feel like when a settlement is literally blocked off from perimeter to perimeter, it kind of takes away from the atmosphere for me. Not every area needs to look like Covenant, where it's completely guarded, 100% impossible to break into, right? I think it's going overboard. Maybe that's just me. Like, I did have a couple Yaoguais run into this area, and it was a bit exciting. We had a couple guards shooting at them, some of the turrets were shooting at them. It looked pretty cool. But if I were to have those walls completely blocked off, it eliminates the thrill of an attack, I guess, the danger. I don't know. Maybe it's a personal thing for me, but I feel like when everything is a little too blocked off, it not only takes away from the set piece of areas like this with the artillery piece and the kind of last second walls, right? It kind of takes away from that excitement, especially with this trap here. I think it actually worked out pretty good. So I waited a couple hours to show you what it looks like from the outside, from this beach area, right? An area that could be easily attacked, easily ganged up on, and taken over. But these small walls kind of help that. The turret helps with the security of knowing when someone's going to come. The walls help with the identity of the place. It looks like it's a fortified, secure place. And that looks good to me. I feel like when there's too many junk fences, right? There's too many junk fences, and what the hell is he doing? I told him to get down. Get the hell down now. He's not a very good listener. But as I was saying, like, if I were to put junk fences all the way through, you know, from this apartment all the way up to this wall and absolutely make sure there was no cracks, right? I mean, it takes away from the identity and the look of the entire place. I didn't think it would look very lore friendly, and that's kind of what I go with these builds. I don't really go for anything too extravagant with these builds. I just want to make something that looks cool, looks fun, looks realistic to me, even though the generator may not look as realistic as it should be. I wanted to kind of fortify my own wall, you know what I'm saying? Like, this whole area blocks off this entire back part, right? So we've got this fence right here. You can't really get in through there. Throughout this entire area here, you can't get in through the back. And even if you did come into right here, son, you got a death claw waiting for your ass, okay? So yeah, a bit of a ramble there, but I just think that without, you know, these small set pieces, this small chemistry station slash, you know, artillery piece that's protected by shitty little walls and a turret, like, it adds character to the settlement to me. And I think that 500 junk fences kind of just basically says, you know, it's dull, it's gray to me. And like I said, I mean, I credit anybody who's willing to take the time and effort to do that with those settlements, but it's just not going to be what you're going to see in my videos. So there you have it, guys. My second overall build here at Croup Manor, my first one being at Oberlin Station. I'll link it in the description below. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It really does help the channel grow. And if you want to see more stuff from my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. You can keep up with me on Twitter to see what I'm going to be posting and when I'm going to be posting. My Twitter will be on screen now, and my Twitch will be on screen now. Hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video. I really hope to. I want to build up a good enough audience to, you know, upload consistently and entertain as many people as I possibly can. I mean, that's what everybody wants to do on YouTube, and I'm no different. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I hope to see you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.